Hi there, Bedtime Book Club friends. How are you? Welcome to Miss Heather's Bedtime Book Club. Tonight we are reading one of the most read books here on Bedtime Book Club. And I'm going to share with you, before we started this, I had never heard of this book before. And it is now a favorite. So first things first, if you have a copy of this book, go grab it. Do you have this one at home? It's called Giraffes Can't Dance, and it's by Giles Andre. Our illustrations are by Guy Parker Rees, and our publisher tonight is Orchard Books, and we want to thank them for allowing us to once again share this amazing story. It's super great. So go grab this book if you have this book. We want you to read it with us. And if it is not a part of your library yet, please consider adding it. It is sure to be a favorite. Also, if you have some gifts you need to buy for some friends coming up, this is a really great gift. Sure is. We are a bedtime book club because you pick all of the amazing books that we read. And like I shared, I didn't even know that this book existed until one of you shared it with me. So when it was shared again, I said, absolutely. It's a gift that keeps on giving. We need to keep reading this amazing book. Plus, I have giraffe pajamas, and I love wearing them too. So if you have a book request, please have your grown-up email me. You can find us on the Children's Museum of Green Bay Facebook page or Instagram. You can also find us through our website, and Books with Miss Heather has a direct link right there too. So you can email us and let us know your book suggestions. Also, let us know how we're doing. If you like tonight's story, you're going to want to make sure to like on the YouTube link and subscribe. That lets us know that you want us to keep doing it. So that's how we do that. So make sure you like that if you like that very much. And before we get started, as always, I need to remind you of something. Something really important. It's about you. Being amazing you. Yes. I need you to remember that there is no one in this world who is like you at all. I think you are smart. I think you are kind. I think you're funny. I think you're sweet. I think that you are thoughtful. And you know what? You matter. You, my little friends listening, and big friends. You matter. You sure do. So please make me a promise and don't ever change. Promise? Okay, because I like you just the way you are. I do. Let's sing before we get started, shall we? If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. Good job. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. Beautiful singing. Thank you for singing with me. 2 thumbs up. Let's get started with our story, shall we? Giraffes can't dance. This is my friend Gerald. I cannot wait for you to meet Gerald. He's pretty amazing. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck, where's your neck? Whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. There's Gerald. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots of trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Fell down. Yeah, he did. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Jungle dance, it says. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was very bad. Look at all of these jungle creatures ready for the jungle dance there. Can you share one animal that you see? What do you see? Yes. Good job. The warthogs, they started waltzing. And the rhinos rock and rolled. And the lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. She's got a rose in her mouth. That's how all the other jungle animals were dancing. The chimps did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. 8, huh? Should we count to see that there's 8? Will you count with me? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were 8. Great job counting. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor. But the lion saw him coming and soon began to roar. Let me hear your lion roar. Roar! Good job. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald. All the animals sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Okay, my sweet friends, we know that name calling is not okay. Yeah, that's not nice at all, is it? Look at, they're just all, yeah. I'm glad that you know that. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. He feels bad. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and all alone. It's not fun when you're left out, is it? No, that's how he's feeling, sad. Then Gerald, he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. See the little cricket there in the corner? A different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is in those branches in the breeze. So imagine the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and he picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body. He felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying. His tail was swishing around. What is happening? What do you think is happening? Look at they're dancing. he threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and he leapt into the air. He's so happy. He's so very happy. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing! Yes, I am dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Oh, yes, he is. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there in the dance arrived while Jerry boogied and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" Oh, look at him go, my friends. Oh, he's dancing. Oh, watching and cheering. That's nice. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with the bow. Then he raised his head and he looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find the music that we love. The end. Sometimes there are all sorts of music. And you know what? We don't all have to like the same kind of music. But when we do hear the music that we really like and makes our bodies move and groove, yeah, that's so fun. And I love, love, love that his friends supported him and that he was able to find his groove. Do you like to dance? Mm-hmm. Me too. It's one of my favorite things to do. Please, my sweet friends, keep dancing until I see you next week. And please keep reading books, okay? Promise. It's so fun. I'll be back next Wednesday. As long as you keep requesting these books, we'll keep reading them for you. But remember, you gotta like the story down below. Give it a love. Let us know that you like it, okay? And please, let your friends know. If you want to share this with friends, you can do that as well. Mm-hmm. All right, before we go to bed, though, we need to remember a couple things, right? We need to remember that we have to put our pajamas on before we go to bed. You silly goose. Yeah, put your jammies on. Also, make sure to brush those beautiful teeth of yours. Yeah, before you go to sleep. And please, my friends, have the sweetest sleeps. I love you like crazy. I can't wait to read with you again next week. And remember, you matter. All right? See you next week.